Welcome to this week's Hymn of the Week. This week we have ELW 245, Creator of the Stars of Night. I'm reading from the book of John, chapter 1, verses 2 to 3. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and without him, not one thing came into being. So it might be helpful to read all three verses. I'll read 1 to 3. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and without him, not one thing came into being. And we'll go a little further here. What has come into being in him was life, and the life was the light of all people. So this opening reading, which is often read on Christmas Day, is also very appropriate for the season of Advent, and very likely it inspired the text for this hymn. The text can be traced different ways. One way is to a manuscript from Bern, Switzerland, the 9th century. Another one is a hymnal that was found in Canterbury in England in the 10th century. First printed version we find is in the Breviarium Romanum in 1632. And as we see the tune, of course it's been translated before we move to the music here by the hymnal 1940, that's the Episcopal hymnal. John Neal very likely completed that translation. And then it was added, or the text was included with the music from the chant, Plain Song Mode 4. And the nice thing about this plain chant is it's of 6 pitches. So we have E flat, G, B flat, C, so that's our 4th pitch, and then the A flat, and then of course the F. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the one scale degree that's kind of left out is the D, the leading tone. So it makes it feel as if it's more, I would say not as leaning because of the leading tone, but maybe even more focused, not so much relaxed, but more focused. So I will attempt to play this in the style of chant, exploring some different sounds on the organ. So here we go, Creator of the Stars of Night. Creator of the stars of night, your people's everlasting light. O Christ, Redeemer of us all, we pray you hear us when we call. When this old world drew on toward night, you came but not in splendor bright, not as a monarch, but the child of Mary, blessed Mother Love. At your great name, O Jesus, now, all knees must bend, all hearts must bow, all things on earth with one accord, like those in heaven shall call you Lord. Come in your holy light, we pray, redeem for us eternal day. Defend us while we dwell below, from all assaults of our dreadful foe. To God the Father, God the Son, and God the Spirit, three in one, praise, honor, might, and glory be, from age to age eternally. Such a beautiful chant, and I'm so glad it's part of the Evangelical Lutheran worship. Thank you very much for listening to Hymn of the Week.